Hi family, Teresa with the Shaman's Dream Project. Wanted to give you a really quick video. So yesterday was the 1st of January on Caesar's calendar of fake time. And I was driving into town yesterday on the 1st, and I saw this quote-unquote accident. As everybody's well aware, the night before, hailing in another revolution of Caesar's dysfunctional calendar, people tend to go out and commune with the spirit of alcohol, or alcohol, if anybody recalls, from the New Year's Eve holiday, in the Holiday versus Holy Day series, we talked about that. So it's a genie. And what happens when you rub the bottle and let the genie out, what comes into your field, what influences your choices, what possesses your mind, fill in the blank, but basically what's in your field as you, the powerful magical creator, are creating in magic every single day, every moment. But what is in your field at the time you're creating? Is it like black magic? Is it like the good fairy magic? Whatever. If you want to judge, what's good magic and black magic or whatever. I don't know what the difference is, but there's like one that says it's good and one that says it's bad, but it's magic either way. So let's just call the bad magic the magic that we create when we drive our truck headlong into a tree and end up in the hospital. And then, maybe the good magic that we create when we don't participate in the rituals on Caesar's calendar, that we could create something different, something a little more desirable than the so-called car accident. So, yes. That's one piece of it. And then the second piece of it is, some might say, oh, you big conspiracy theorist, how do you think it is that these people know what their next move and their next step is going to be, hundreds if not thousands of years in advance? And it's because the folks that do try to control the narrative, the ones in the know, let's just say the ones who know how magical we are, they know that we're creating all the time, and they just need to drop little breadcrumbs to influence our field. And so it's not a matter of was something waiting to happen. It's always been out there as a potential, but then when we lend our energy to it, when we participate in rituals to honor it, when we use our words and thoughts and actions and deeds to usher that in, then we end up creating it. So that's like the face diaper, anti-social distancing, hand gel rituals. People are scratching their head and they're saying, oh my gosh, like the whole world knows this is a fake. Like, this doesn't exist. There's only like a very, very minute few percentage of people on the planet that still believe in the coronavirus nonsense. So why do we continue to see the agenda unfold? Because of all the rituals. That even the people that don't believe in it are still doing the ritual every day of putting on their face diapers. So that's kind of, what I mean by opportunities, choices, outcomes, accidents, everything. It's all waiting there in the moment for manifestation. And then whatever energy field that we have, whatever we've been associating with, we will pick up that energy and we will help to manifest that. So just to take this like one step further down the rabbit hole for those people who like rabbits as much as I do. So this this where this guy had his accident on the 1st, they've it seems like they have cut the tree down. I didn't see the tree there anymore when I just drove by, and in its place are being put 2 cement poles, but they're not like these old-fashioned cement poles that you think of, but they're these modern ones where you see they're a certain height, and they always have these like surveillance cameras attached to them, and they have like little Wi-Fi 5G signal repeaters, because the 5G, the way that frequency works is it has to be transmitted every few it can't go long distances. It has to be put pretty much like on every street corner, depending on how big your street corners are and how much surveillance that you desire to execute. But yeah, they're putting those up in its place. So that's just another kind of funny thing, isn't it? That how could how could it be that this 5G tower surveillance tower was getting ready to go up? Well, it's always been there in the field of possibilities, but because this guy participated in the rituals honoring Caesar from the night before, and communed heavily with the spirit of Kuhl, and then he got into his car and had a so-called accident, and then he offered as a final, apart from his beliefs and his actions, then comes the blood sacrifice or the blood offering. So he smashes his head into the windscreen of the car, and there's your blood sacrifice, and that's the real magic right there. You want to make something happen, but anyhow, so yeah, that's I just wanted to share that with you, family, just to kind of show you how, for those people who call us or call anybody conspiracy theorists, yeah, in a way they're kind of right, because we do theorize about the conspiracies. We do ponder, a lot of things. We are very analytical. We want to understand. We want to comprehend. But that's just like sort of after the fact. But if you truly want to ponder the nature of things, the energetical, what exists energetically before the physical manifestation, is what energy is are you bringing to the table? So like what, have you been acknowledging Caesar? Have you been participating in face diaper rituals? Have you been destroying your body, your mind, and your soul with excessive amounts of alcohol? Because if that's the case, we all have the free will choice to do that, of course. But if that's the case, then your field is going to be, well, full of tricksters and accidents waiting to happen. And in this case, the towers were waiting to go up, but they just needed someone to follow up the rituals and the beliefs with the blood sacrifice to make that happen. Yeah, I live in this little tiny town next to a slightly bigger but still tiny town, and that's where I saw this unfolding. So I'm not sure what you feel about that, family, but for me personally, I prefer either to not associate or exchange energy with especially large crowds and stuff, because there's a lot of different energy going on there, but to spend some time alone, and if you do hang out with folks, make sure that they're like higher vibration kind of people, and they have a mind of their own, and they practice their own sacred rituals. They engage in things which are holy, not holly, and they're not unwittingly being used to manifest black magic. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, family, and I hope it's a blessing for you. If it is, it's my honor to share that. And until next time. Ciao for now. Namaste.